This piece of rebar is going to start a whole new chapter for Heirloom Permaculture. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out yet, we're building a caterpillar tunnel for the front garden. So this is going to extend our seasons, growing season on both ends. Be able to put things out here a lot earlier. But more importantly, in the summer, and crop specific, we're going to be able to control how much water and when we get on tomatoes, cucumbers, things like that. It'll also, cold. It'll just give us a little bit more control of what we're growing and how it grows. So this one's going to be 14 by 50, if I didn't say already, and it's from Farmer's Friend. It's the Gothic Pro, and as you can tell, we get a lot of wind, so we're hoping that it holds up well. We did get the Pro model, which has solid purlin, center purlin, and wind bracing. It also has a lift kit to bring it up 16 inches taller on the sides, so it gives us an opportunity to plant all the way out to the wall. So this is going to be a little bit of a project. We picked a nice cold windy day to get started, but can't really wait on spring to get here, because it will already be past when we need this in operation. So let's see what we can do. Well, we just spent about 20 minutes probably driving in the rebar down this entire side, and of course it didn't record. It locked up right in the middle and we didn't know, so don't have any of that. There's two that aren't all the way in. We hit rock on a bunch of them and drove through. Those two have hit solid rock, so we gotta come back and want to keep working on them and get those. You can see there's two of them sticking up. They've still got about a foot to go. We can't leave these any higher than 16 inches because we got screws that come through holding the bows together, and they've got to clear the top of that. So we got to get them down to 16. I want to keep these as long as possible, so we're going to try to drive it on through the rock. If we can't do it, I may have to come cut the tops of these off, but I'd rather have a good deep anchor with it, so we'll keep trying here.
Oh, you can hear that rock. Can you hear that?
So it's pretty obvious who's been driving these stakes and who hasn't.
Oh, into you.
All right, we're back at it, and as far as you know, we didn't stop, but we did. I was able to drive the rebar through that rock, but unfortunately the camera didn't record again.
I was having issues.
Started recording and stopped, so we stopped, went inside, I emptied everything off the card, formatted it. Me and the camera had a heart-to-heart. I don't think it's the camera, I think it's the card or something. It may be the cold temps, I don't know, but
Yeah,
it
maybe.
kept acting up. So it's pretty cold right now. It's kind of hard to tell other than
And then what I'm wearing?
she's a little overdressed.
Do these clothes make me look fat? He just pauses like I'm not talking.
Know what your button is. So, anyways, we got that side done, and we're gonna work down this side. So these are spaced every 5 feet. Again, it's 50 foot long, so there's 11.
Sure.
Is that it? It's
Yeah.
a test.
No.
There's one more
Yeah,
on the other
one on each
end.
side, yeah.
So 11 of them drive in. We've got the ends on that side done. Now we just got to drive down all the ones in the middle, and that'll give us both sides. Next step after that will be putting together the bows and putting them over. But right now we're going to focus on getting this rebar in the ground. And they're like, I don't know if they're like 3/4 rebar or something, but they're pretty stout. And to drive them through bedrock, which is probably just sandstone, since I was able to get through it, but it is stone. And
Maybe it'll help hang on to it in the Oklahoma winds.
yeah, no, except we're not attaching directly to them.
That's true.
So, but yeah, we're gonna do some more. Hopefully he'll record everything here so you can see. Otherwise you'll just see the finished product.
Right. I hope so. It's okay, you made it.
Here the plates. So we did 5 of them, and I looked up and the camera was stuck again, so I don't know what's going on with it. These plates, I don't think I explained them. They go down over the rebar, has the carabiner. The rope hooks to this, the anti-billowing rope, I think they call it, to go over the top to keep the plastic from billowing around, keeps it tight. So we put these on before we drive the rebar in, so if we mushroom the top of the rebar, it doesn't get to where we can't put this over. So that's why I put it on there and then drive them down depth. When there's no rock, it goes really easy. When there's rock, it kind of sucks. That one had a little bit of rock, but it went through fairly quickly.
That was scary. Oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna hang me. You get tired?
Nothing's moving. Oh yeah.
Tired driving the slow trail. Good.
All right, so I got them all drove in. That's where the Caterpillar tunnel is going to be. Again, it's 14 by 50 is the model. We got the Gothic Pro from Farmer's Friend. Now we stretched it out to 14 and a half. There's a little bit of give in it. So what that'll do is that'll give us room for 4 30-inch beds with 18-inch walkways in between them. And that just gets to the outside of the beds. That puts the outside beds right at the outside wall. That's why we don't want to give up any of that space, just push it out a little bit, so it'll be just fine. I think that's going to be the roughest part as far as fighting the rock. So everything else we're we're going up from there, and we got to build beds, and we'll keep going, all right? So that's where we're going to stop this video. You have to come back and see the next steps. Next we'll be going vertical. So we're going to call today. Be sure to like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, so you can follow along on this build and see how it gets us. We love our neighbors. Well, no, really, seriously, we do.
We really do. Great place.
That doesn't bother me at all. They wave, we wave, we all get along great, and it's great to have good neighbors. So I know some of them watch, so in all sincerity, we do like our neighbors.
We really
and that
do.
doesn't bother me. So I'm not going to re-record because that's our neighbors. But anyways, if you're not subscribed, do so you can follow along, because this is part of reaching our 2020 goals of trying to grow all of our food. So this will go a long ways towards that. You've seen some of the other stuff we're doing towards this. If you haven't, go back, check out some of the older videos and see all the things that we're implementing this year. So come back and check out the next one. Yeah.
Yeah. Rebar day is done. My hair's a mess.
Nice hair.
It's cold. I don't care.
I can't really say anything about the hair though. I guess my beard's kind of going like it.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.